Welcome, parents. This presentation is for our rising juniors, the class of 2024. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this information and support your students as they gear up to select their courses for next year. Let's go ahead and get started. The agenda. We'll be covering the following topics: graduation requirements, subjects and courses, course selection. The College and Career Center is a resource available to all students, important dates, and some college entrance requirements. As you can see on the screen, all of the counselors are shown here and the alphabet of students they serve. We also have a student support counselor available to all students who helps specifically in the area of social emotional support. San Ramon Valley High School graduation requirements. This slide shows our graduation requirements by subject area and the number of credits required in each area. Each year-long course allows a student to earn 10 credits. They earn 5 credits per semester. English is the first subject area listed on the slide and shows the requirement of 40 credits. That's 4 year-long English courses, meaning your students are taking an English class each year they're in high school. Mathematics, there are 20 credits required, and students must pass Algebra 1 or equivalent. Social studies, there's 35 credits required. Next year, as your juniors will be selecting their courses, they will be taking their U.S. history requirement. As seniors, they will look ahead to take their American government and economics requirement. Science, 20 credits are required, 10 life science credits, and 10 physical science credits. Physical education, 20 credits are required. Health was a semester-long course your students took their freshman year, and this was a 5-credit requirement. Visual performing art, world language, vocational or applied art, students must take 10 credits in 2 of the 3 areas. So 20 credits are required here for graduation purposes. There's 60 additional elective credits, and students must earn 220 credits for graduation. There is some flexibility offered to students at San Ramon Valley High School in terms of when they start school and end school. Students have the option of a standard school day, a late start day, or an early release day. The standard schedule is a 6-period day. Students must be taking 5 classes minimum, and students may take 7 classes if space is available and they're needing to take additional coursework or make up credits. However, the 6-period day is encouraged, and periods must be consecutive. On the right-hand side of this slide, you can see an example of what some of these schedules look like. This is a resource available to all students found in the high school course catalog. It can be used as a worksheet as students prepare for course selection and map out the next 2 years in high school. This is linked and will be added to the Wolves Counseling page under the Course Selection 2022-2023 tab. In addition to that worksheet, students can also use their copy of their transcript when selecting their courses for next year. All students received a copy of their transcript during their access class last month and also can download another copy of their transcript in the Infinite Campus portal. Another resource when students are making their course selection is the high school course catalog. I mentioned this on the last slide when referring to the 4-year plan. This is a resource that shows all of our courses offered at San Ramon Valley High School, the course descriptions and grade recommendations, and really should be a guide and resource when students are selecting their courses. Here we have an example of a typical junior schedule. All juniors will be taking English. This will be either English 11 or AP English Language and Composition. All juniors will take their social studies requirement, which will be U.S. History or AP U.S. History. Math is recommended, science is recommended, and depending on your students' need for coursework and their plan of study, students will select a world language, a vocational art, a fine art, and additional elective coursework. For English, students will take English 11 or AP English Language. AP English Language is an AP course. It is considered to be above the high school level. Students taking this course receive a weighted grade on a 5.0 scale and do have the option and opportunity to take the AP exam in the spring. Students may receive college credit for scores depending on their score on the AP exam. Students taking AP English language should have superior skills in reading comprehension, analysis, and writing, and the course emphasizes analysis of fiction and nonfiction texts, may have summer reading assignments required, and has entrance guidelines of A in semester 1 of English 10 and B minus or better in advanced English 10. AP Seminar is an English elective that is available to juniors and seniors. It is a year-long AP course, new to San Ramon Valley High School this year, and is a foundational course and the prerequisite to AP research. It aims to strengthen students' ability to analyze and evaluate information in order to communicate evidence-based arguments. It is a research-based class and an English elective, meaning it does not replace the requirement for students to take English 11 or AP English language. This slide shows our math courses offered at San Ramon Valley High School. A few things to note: our Introduction to Data Science course is a new class that we will be offering next year. It is recommended that students complete Algebra 1 and Geometry prior to this course, and it can be an alternate course to Algebra 2 for students interested in CSU and UCs specifically. For other colleges, it is recommended that students complete Algebra 2 as their third year math. And for additional information, please look into the college admissions websites and requirements. This course is a good course for students who have curiosity to use math and computer coding, ask and answer statistical questions. And there is no experience necessary with computer languages to take this course. AP Computer Science A, there's a note next to this course. This course can count and is a fourth year math course. So for students taking Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, or Introduction to Data Science as their 3 years of required math, AP Computer Science A can be their fourth year of math. Junior Social Studies. All students will take either U.S. History or AP U.S. History. For AP U.S. History, this course is an AP course considered beyond the level of high school coursework. It is recommended that students have an A in World History or a B in AP European History and an A in English 10 or a B minus or better in Advanced English 10. We also have Social Studies elective listed here that are available to juniors and seniors. We have year-long social studies electives, AP Human Geography, Ethnic Studies, and AP Psychology, and semester-long electives. Philosophy is paired with sociology, and World War II is paired with Vietnam era. Our life science courses are listed on this slide, and there is a note next to AP Computer Science Principles that this is a third-year science. So for students taking biology as their life science and chemistry as their physical science, this course will count as a third-year science. Physical science. Here we have our physical science courses. All of these courses are year-long courses. Physical education. All of our PE electives are listed on this slide. Students who need to earn their 10 remaining PE credits may take PE in their schedule. Some of these courses require auditions. Those specifically are the dance courses at the bottom of the slide. And marching band is a semester-long course that is offered after school. Both dance and marching band can count for fine art credit or physical education credit. Physical education continued. Athletic PE. This is an option for those student athletes who participate on a San Ramon Valley High School team and would like this to count as their 10 credits of PE. Students can earn 10 credits per athletic season and must be in good standing on their sport and participating for the whole season to earn credit. Students will have the opportunity to complete an athletic PE request form. Independent study PE. This is another option for students who are gifted athletes who compete at a high level in an individual sport. This is the case and an option for students who have an impacted schedule, are not able to take a PE course in their schedule and would like their outside sport, individual sport, to count as their PE credit. There is an application for this. The application window opens March 1st and closes on April 1st. For information and the application, please see the San Ramon Valley District website, srvusd.net, under the personalized learning page, select physical education, and the application is linked on the main page. World languages. At San Ramon Valley High School, we offer French and Spanish. It is recommended that students moving on to the next level meet a certain grade recommendation. For example, students moving into French 3, it is recommended that they have a grade of B- or better in French 2. The same goes for Spanish 3. Students moving on to Spanish 3 should have the grade recommendation of a B- or better in Spanish 2. So please refer to the course recommendations for appropriate course level when selecting these courses. So visual and performing arts. We have all of our art and visual performing classes listed here on this slide. The classes noted with the red asterisk, those ones do require an audition. Your students were handed a sheet along with their transcripts with information and upcoming information meetings and audition dates. So for students interested in those courses, they should refer to that handout and speak directly to the teacher of the course for more information. All of these courses are a year-long course, with the exception of marching band, which is a semester-long course after school. Career Tech and Applied Arts. All of our courses are listed here. Students can take the following classes. Auto 1, prior to taking Auto Tech. We are the only high school in the district who does still have an auto shop. Juniors are able to take careers in teaching if they have an interest in being in the classroom and a potential career as a teacher. Culinary Arts 1 and 2, Introduction to Business and Entrepreneurship is a prerequisite to our new business course, Empowering Entrepreneurs, and Sports Medicine, computer science, and work experience for those students who have a job outside of school and would like to earn credit for that. Electives. Our additional electives are listed here: publications, the yearbook, and advanced publications, journalism, speech and debate, academic leadership. So academic leadership is another new course to SRV. It is available to juniors and seniors and is a G elective, a college prep elective. It's a great course for students with strong academic skills and an interest in helping others and tutoring others. Honors and AP courses. We really encourage students to take courses that they are interested in and passionate about and feel that they can be successful in. Students are not required to take weighted coursework. However, the students who are successful in a weighted course are taking it because they have a strong interest in the subject and feel that they can do really well in the course. We want to be mindful not to overload a student and for a student to take on more than they can manage. It's important when they're selecting their courses for next year that they keep in mind their outside commitments and being mindful of what really their schedule consists of. Creating a healthy school life balance is important. During course selection presentations, the classroom presentations your students have been receiving last week and continuing this week, they have been handed a weekly time management chart as shown here. And this is a worksheet that students can use for their own reference and keep with them as they're planning their schedules, their hours in class, the number of classes they would like to select, and thinking ahead to next year about what activities that they will be involved in that also take their time during the week. So is that clubs, jobs, sports, volunteering, and also making sure that they're giving themselves time for other activities and extracurriculars and the necessities, enough sleep, enough time with family and friends, and things like that. So your students received this last week and also this week, the time management chart and also time management recommendations, because when a student is selecting an AP and honors, it's really important, like we said, to be mindful that this coursework can be difficult and is considered beyond the level of high school. So really selecting courses that are of strong interest to them and being mindful to have a balance and not overload their schedule, because these courses do have a higher requirement of time spent weekly on studying and homework per week in these courses. Course selection. So we are making our rounds and talking to all of our students and giving these presentations and talking to the parents because we're getting ready to select courses. On March 4th is when the window opens, and the March 13th is when the window closes. So students will be receiving instructions in their access class on March 2nd prior to the window opening with how to select their courses online through the Infinite Campus portal. We are in the process of classroom course selection presentations to all of our students. After this time, we will be meeting one-on-one with all of our students, but this will be after online course selection is done. Please help your students to make the best selection for themselves by talking with them about course selection and about their plan for next year so that your students can come prepared with questions during our one-on-one meeting. Because we will be meeting with students after the online course selection is done and the window is closed, adjustments can be made during this meeting and during our conversation. However, if students have a quick question and want to drop in to see their counselor, they're welcome to drop in during break or lunch or send a quick email. But just know that we will be meeting with all students one-on-one and having that time and can make adjustments to the schedule and make sure they're in the appropriate courses and the appropriate plan for next year. Accredited online courses, non-district courses. Students have the ability to place up to 40 credits of non-SRVUSD coursework on their high school transcripts. This is limited to 20 credits of outside coursework in one subject area, and a maximum of 20 credits per academic school year can be placed on a high school transcript. We are asking that students complete their online course selection as if they are not taking an NDC, and we will make adjustments as necessary. For more information, visit the srvusd.net district website and select the Personalized Learning tab for additional information. Sports eligibility. Participation by tryout, with the exception of the sports listed on the slide, students must have a 2.0 unweighted GPA in the previous semester and quarter to be eligible to participate on an SRV sport. For more information on this, please visit the athletics page on our school website and view the eligibility and tryout tab. Here we have some information about NCAA eligibility and links to the NCAA website. For those of you with student athletes who would like to play sports in college, the requirements to be NCAA athlete are slightly different than what is required for four-year A to G requirements. So it is important that students and their families familiarize themselves with that. There is a guide to the student athlete for them to review the eligibility process, and students during their junior year would register with the NCAA clearinghouse. Here we have the UC and CSU A to G requirements. Students who wish to be eligible to apply for a four-year college must be meeting the subject requirements with a grade of C or better, and many of the admitted students into the UCs and CSUs are taking more than the minimum number of years required in each subject area. And that's where we see some of the recommendations for additional years of coursework on the University of California column. The SAT and ACT is not used for community college admission. CSUs and UCs, their testing requirements have been temporarily suspended. However, for updates on testing requirements, especially related to this rising junior class, the class of 2024, please see the CSU testing page because updates will likely come for these students. These tests are optional and not required at some colleges, and the PSAT will be held on campus in October 2022. For more information, visit the College Board website for the SAT and the ACT website for the ACT. Naviance. All students have a Naviance account during their entire time in high school and can access this college and career planning tool. They can use the career and major search, personality and interest inventories, use the tools to build and save their resume, and begin their college search. This is a really great college management tool, and counselors will be conducting a Naviance classroom workshop for 10th graders this spring. The College and Career Center is a resource available to all students. It is located in B102, and our college and career advisor is Nemesio Ordonez. The center is a really great space for college information. They host college rep visits, SAT and ACT testing information, scholarships, and financial aid. And as we gear up for the spring and get ready for summer break coming up, the center will be hosting different fairs related to summer jobs, internships, and other programs that students might be interested in. So your students should check this out and visit the center. Some upcoming events we have going on for students. The first one will really be helpful for your students in selecting their courses for next year is the elective fair. Be sure to remind and encourage your student to attend the elective fair on March 1st at lunch. This will be an opportunity for them to hear from teachers who teach the specific courses, ask questions, get information about elective courses and new courses to SRV. The online course selection window will open on Infinite Campus on March 4th and close on March 13th. That's when students will actually be selecting their courses online through Infinite Campus. And there will be course selection instructions distributed in Access on March 2nd. The following list of events will be put on by our college and career advisor and include the DVC, welcome services, the Town of Danville Teen Summer Job and Volunteer Fair this spring, and additional career fairs and vocational fairs. Our district summer school this year will be held at Monte Vista High School, and this is for students in need of remediation to make up a grade of a D or F. Specific times and dates will be posted on the district website, so stay tuned for those and continue to check the srvusd.net website for more information. Students wishing to take a course for advancement or outside of our district can also visit the district website under personalized learning. Here we have some additional dates for the fall. The next few slides talk about some important information when organizing college visits and tours. Please consider the following when selecting and planning college visits. We encourage these visits to take place during non-instructional days so students do not miss important academic instruction. It's important that students do some homework and research prior to their visit, checking the admissions website, taking a virtual tour, viewing the admission requirements, and seeing if this college is a good fit for them and one that should be on their list of colleges. Remember that the tour guide has been through the admission process and can be a great resource. More information on college visits. It's helpful to try to schedule these visits when college students are on campus and booking tours and information sessions ahead of time so that you can gain the most value out of your visit. Thinking of questions and helpful information that you would like to have covered ahead of time to ask during your tour is important. And we have a note on the attendance policy for college visits when a student is missing school to visit a campus. Here we have a junior checklist, and this is important to keep in mind as students are moving into their junior year next year, making sure they're reviewing their transcript and understanding where they stand in terms of the credits that they have earned and the credits they have remaining to meet the high school graduation requirements. Using their summer wisely, as we mentioned, there are some opportunities for students to get involved in summer programs, jobs, and volunteering. However, it could be a nice time to relax or travel or make up grades through our remediation summer school. Students interested in four-year college should make sure they're on track and meeting the A through G subject requirements with at least a grade of C or higher. And juniors interested in the PSAT will have an opportunity to take this on campus in October 2022, and that students who would like to take the SAT or ACT are following the steps to register and take those tests accordingly, and attending college visits and fairs. Thank you for taking the time to view this information. We appreciate your support, and thank you for supporting your students as they prepare for the remaining 2 years in high school and their plan for junior year and beyond. Take care and have a great night. Go Wolves!